Okay, good morning. It's a brand new week, a brand new month. I cannot believe it's June. I'm just going to pull it up here in case anyone has questions. And let's see here. There we go. Okay. I don't know, this live is crazy. There's such a delay. Okay. Is it going to go or what? Alrighty, so if you have any questions, I've got my phone here and hopefully I can see them. So I am hello, Pamela and Tammy, how are you? Thanks for hopping on. I'm just going to talk about today. I know a lot of people struggle with the types of things to post on their social media, especially on Facebook, seeing as how that is the #1, hi Beth, the #1 platform. So in that workshop that I was at, I learned that there are 10 different types of content that you can post. And I know that we can all post about our business opportunity and our products and services all day long, but people don't want to see that. They want to see you. They want to see what you're all about. So I am just going to dive right in. Hello, Tashina, how are you? I'm just going to dive right in and explain these Facebook top 10, not top 10, but the 10 Facebook posts that you can post aside from your product or service. Hi, Lindy. Okay, so the #1 is the lifestyle post. So lifestyle posts means things about you. Your audience should know what you like, your hobbies, what you like to do, even the silly things about you. Show your true personality, because that's what attracts people. Like if you're afraid of this is another thing I know, because I was the same. I was always afraid to go live because I was afraid of looking silly. Well, you know what? That's what most everyone is attracted to. Your silliness. If you mess up, big deal. That's what everyone is attracted to. So if your hobby is, I don't know, think of a silly hobby. I don't know, but if you think you don't want to, people aren't going to be interested in what you like to do, think again. They want to know the real you. So show your true personality. Show what you and your family do on the weekends or at any other time. Okay, post #2. Hi, Casey, how are you? Post #2 are value posts. So you want to teach your audience something that they need or want to know about. And don't share anyone else's value posts. Create your own. It's best if you create your own content, because you will look more like the authority if you create your own. So you want it to relate to your product or service, but without naming your product or service. So if you're in the makeup business, and you want to do, say, a tutorial on how to layer the new palette of eyeshadow, do the tutorial. And obviously the eyeshadow will be there, but don't talk about the name. Like, don't say, oh, this is the brand new palette from Unique or whatever. Don't name it, just use it. Don't name it, okay? The next one is quote posts. Everyone loves quotes. And if you use Canva, that is the perfect platform to just whip up some nice graphics instead of just typing out a quote. Use Canva, find a beautiful photo of nature, just something that attracts the eye, and you can overlay the quote on top of the photo. Hi, Crystal, how are you? And put your name on it, like just small. Put your name on it in a corner so that people know it's you, so that if someone else shares the quote, your name is on it. So you'll get, people will look at that. Oh, I wonder what she's all about if she's sharing something like this and creating such a beautiful quote. And you can even make your own quote. Make something up. Like, it doesn't have to be someone else's quote, but if it is, make sure you put their name on it. Because if you if it, by creating an image, it shows you've put some effort into it and it elevates you in the mind of your audience. Entertainment posts, don't be boring. Again, you might think, well, people aren't going to want to see me be silly or whatever it is I'm doing. They're not going to want to see that. They do. They want to be entertained. So if you can sing, sing. You know, if you do whatever you want, no matter how silly or goofy, that's what people are attracted to. And especially now in this world of craziness, it's just refreshing and uplifting and just to be silly and laugh. And that is what's going to attract your audience to you. Hi, Lisa, how are you? Okay, so next is story posts. So you can use a story to promote your product or service, but you don't always have to promote something in a story post. You can do one, like do a story post so your audience can relate to you. Everyone should know your story. I did one on my profile on Saturday, and I wasn't going to, but it is my story. It is a part of my life. And I mention it once a year on May 30th, but I almost didn't this past time. And then it was getting to be about 6:30, 7 o'clock, I think. And I thought, you know what? This is my story. It has nothing to do with my business, and it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to have anything to do with your business. But I posted my story, and if you haven't seen it and you're on my friends list, hop on over to my profile. And if not, just friend me, because I don't want to get into it here. But so people want to know your story so that they can relate to you. And I've heard too, well, how often should I tell my story? Well, so often that you're getting sick of telling it, because you're constantly bringing in new people, having a new audience. So you have to keep repeating your story. You don't repeat it word for word exactly the same every single time. Put a different photograph to it. Put a different spin on telling it. Whatever it is, just if you're sick of it, you're the only one who's sick of it. So don't worry. Hi, Kim. Hi, Pam. Hi, Amekpo. How are you? Thanks for hopping on, you guys. This is awesome. Okay, what are we at now? Number 6, engagement posts. So you want to try to get as much engagement on a post as possible, because the more engagement you get, the more Facebook is going to show your post to your friends, your family, to anyone, really. So a good engagement post is usually a question. Ask a question that your audience can relate to. It can be just some random question, or it can be related to your product or service, whichever you like. You would be surprised how many people will answer questions on Facebook. Number 7, social proof results posts. Now, people do need to know and see that what you are doing is working, but not how much money you're making. Do not post, I've made $10,000 in 2 days, or anything like that. That just screams scam, okay? Yes, it happens. Yes, people do make that money. But when people are posting it, it's almost like, what's that phrase? I think he doth protest too much, or whatever it is. It's almost like the person who talks about it all the time really it's not happening to them. So do not post, excuse me, do not post your income. Just post, like if you're in supplements, weight loss supplements, post some before and after pictures, and they don't need to be of you. They can be of your customers, if your customer lets you do that. But again, don't throw the company name on the picture or the product name. Just show the before and the after, and that's sufficient. You want people to look at that picture and say, oh my God, what did she use to do that in a month? You don't want them to see it in the picture and then go Google it on their own. You want them to come to you and ask you what it was that they used. Okay, so now you've all heard of curiosity posts, and this is You can do curiosity posts for your products or services, but also for the actual biz op. If you are looking for people to hop in the business with you. So just plant seeds, hint at the fact that you have a business opportunity. So for example, if you've learned something new and you're going to be teaching your team, you could say, oh, tonight I'm going to be teaching my team, blah, 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 blah. And then that alone just tells them, oh, she's got a business. She has a team. I wonder what it's all about. Hi, Natasha, how are you? So just don't say, I'm in this business with this company selling this product. No, just hint, plant seeds, and then people will be curious and they will connect with you and message you asking you, well, what is it that you're doing? What do you have a team with? Maybe I want to be on this team. And they'll ask you. And then we get to the product curiosity post. Same thing. You want people to ask you for more info about your products. So you don't want to give them all the information in the post because then they can just go and Google it. So you want them to ask you. So if you're in, well, a curiosity post is also can also be a social proof post because it piques their curiosity. So you could say, my skin has never felt so good after I started using this new product or whatever. But again, you have to be creative and don't name the product or the company that it comes from. And lastly, and I know a lot of people are not into this and I get it, but you need to try to get into it because it's going to be the way Facebook is going to be in the near future. Facebook Lives. So again, who cares what you look like? Who cares how you act? That is more relatable than the person who's all gussied up with their makeup done to the nines and their hair all curled and gorgeous. Most people don't dress like that on a regular basis, okay? Especially now when everybody's at home. So Facebook Lives are the fastest way to get your audience to know, like, and trust you. It's more personal. They see who you are. They can feel your personality. They can feel your authenticity. It's just better. So I'm not saying do Facebook Lives every day. Even once a week is good enough. But if you could try to do a Facebook Live once a week on the same day at the same time, your audience will start to get to know, oh, it's Monday, it's 2 o'clock. She's going to be coming on soon. I wonder what she's going to talk about today. So if you could try to keep it on a consistent day and time, that would be great. And again, don't say or even allude to the coronavirus. Don't say coronavirus. Don't say COVID. What else? Maybe pandemic might be okay, but Facebook will remove those posts. So don't put those words into your posts. And another thing to think of, put your best posts on your timeline and anything else can go in your stories. So if you think, oh, this picture's no good, put it in your stories with a caption. If you want to promote something, but you just did a day ago on your timeline, put it in your stories. In your stories, you can promote as much as you want. And it's only up for 24 hours. So you can put whatever you want, but don't do the coronavirus thing again, because I don't know. But yeah, you can post product, service, everything, whatever, however often you want in your stories. So I think that's it. The 10 types of content you can post, and try to, like it's the 80-20 rule. So 20% should be about your product and your biz op. And then the rest of the 80% should be like quotes and value and your lifestyle and a story post, an engagement post, that sort of thing. So just try not to do too much, maybe 1 or 2 posts a week. It depends how often you post on your Facebook. But I hope you liked this and this gave you some value. And if you have any questions, you want me to elaborate on anything, just comment below or shoot me a message and I'd be happy to help. And we will see you live on Thursday. I am having a guest speaker come in. Her name is Jenny Ambrose. and she is going to be talking about branding you. I know I've said it before too. You don't brand the company, you brand yourself. Because if the company was ever to close, you don't want to have to start all over. And so you're branding you. Anyways, she's going to be coming in on Thursday for probably half an hour or so to talk about that. So if you have any questions at all, I would love for you to shoot them to me earlier so I can give her a heads up so that she can answer them on the live on Thursday. And if you haven't responded to the live and you'd like to go, if you could just click the events tab and click going, that way we know how many people to expect and how much time she will have to be on the live. Okay, so have a great day, you guys, and we will talk soon. Bye.